record. Lovely. Hello, good evening, etc, etc, etc. Volume's up at max and we'll see what happens. Okay then. So, what we've got this evening, we have Ollie Potnell on the resistance side. I'm still testing out the resistance fork, and I'm really liking Ray Gunner. It's quite good. And against a extended list, so my list is hyperspace. Scott's over there is extended. We'll break down his list in a second. Mine was just based on efficiency. You got Ray Gunner on Han. You've got Poe with R4 and no other upgrades. You've got Ludo with no upgrades. It's very tight, but it fits. And, well, I've flown the Falcon off the board twice in 2 games, so could be going better. But yeah, we're getting there. It's getting back into flying the Falcon, remembering it doesn't have a 1 turn and other such things. And also testing out debris here. If you've been listening to any of Phil's blogs, you'll know that debris is definitely the up-and-coming obstacle, considering that the mining guild ties don't ignore it. They take stress if they go over it, they're off the crits. So we'll see. I still dislike using debris. It's not nice for my opponents if they're landing on a rock and they don't get to shoot. And that's always my favourite, but it means that I get the advantage of being able to just tank rocks with Han, and that's okay. So I mean, you can see my list up there. It's got fairly bare bones. So on the right hand side though, we have anti-torpedoes paired with its own torpedoes and efficiency. Feels very similar to the list that I took to the Nordic Open, the Nordic Nationals, right when 2.0 started. Right, so the problem with this last rock here, going to rock deployment slightly, is Han wants the centre nice and open. Now I've got red line, he doesn't have any bombs. So where do I want this? Countdown doesn't like coming in the sides because he's got the pre-bank. So actually I think I'm going to put it over here, because Han should be able to thread the needle, keeps the middle nice and open, and then noise countdown and red line as well, which is great. And the Lambda also hates that. So yeah, Lambda class shuttle, Captain Kagi. If you haven't seen him, then he is starting to appear more often. Especially, you'll see him in extended. If you go to a big tournament, I would expect a couple of the big names to be flying Kagi. He's a very good counter. Oh, hello rabbit. Sorry, I got bunny rabbits thumping at me. They're a bit grumpy. He's a good counter to some of the trench run lists and other such things, but a lot of people can't fly him properly. I think the real strength of Kagi is the fact that he has to be range 1 to 3 of your ships, not your opponent's ships. So you can essentially just leash your ships. It's yeah, you don't have to be in range of your opponent to force the locks onto him. So you have him out of range, your opponent rolls forward, forgets about him, tries to take locks on something squishy in your list, and then you go, nope, I will move all of those onto Kagi, and they have a couple of very sad punishes. But, well, that's theory if your opponent's an idiot and decides to target lock the thing that doesn't steal locks. Anyway, so Scott's all set over there. I don't like the idea of jousting this list. It's got a lot of forward firepower. However, it will be tough for it to get target locks on me. However, I think I'm quite happy trying to drag him through the asteroids, split him up. I also want to see if I can pick on the shuttle. The shuttle is the space cows are a little bit more scary these days. You tend to find that they have the rear arc basically comes into play a lot more often. Right, we're good to go. Good luck, have fun. Let's see what happens with ours. Yeah, the I like the Newlander. It's amazing how many times I have tried to be cheeky and rolled an ace up behind it and then remembered that it can still shoot me. It's hard to get out of 1.0 mentalities. But, yeah, we'll see. It's also weird to be playing X-Wing Online and not listening to music. If I've got recording going, so I haven't got music in the background. Might put some on the stream. So when I'm streaming, you guys can listen to music. A bit of fun. Right. I think we're gonna go with one of those, and one of those. Right. So you guys can now see my dials. See if you can work out what I'm gonna do. So the one disadvantage of these new dials is that they are very big. But that's alright. Okay, so shuttle stops, needs a stress token, and just unnick one of mine and dump it on him, just so he remembers. And everything is committing. He didn't like my rock deployment there. So Lulo is going to do the hard one. Barrel roll backwards. Poe reveals the dial. When he reveals the dial, crashes straight into Lulo. And Han, when he reveals his dial, crashes straight to Poe. It's not fortressing, Lulo moved. And so did Poe. Right, yeah, so we'll see. The engage here. The engage is the big difference. If I get lined up, especially if the Falcon gets lined up or Poe gets lined up with all of those torpedoes, then I am toast. So yeah, we've got to be careful here. We've got to be careful. I think the Falcon's got a pretty good line down the side. Just makes me quite sad that it no longer has a. Yeah, that I really missed the 4 forwards. I didn't realise how much I would miss the 4 forward on the Resistance Falcon dial. I mean, it's got it, but it's red, so it might as well not have it. Falcons without access to actions are very sad pandas. With 1 agility, they do not last very long. Yep, that's fine. And we're going to go over there. Okay, let's get the dials out of the way because they're way too big to put near the ships. Let's see how hard he commits. Shuttle's probably just going to go 1 forwards. Question is, okay, so he wants to joust. He wants to joust. So yeah, I can see him coming up the side here. So he's just gonna quite happily poodle alongside the board, come to that nice bit of open space. So I want to force him to engage into these asteroids, or be able to get behind him. One of the two things, it doesn't really matter which. Okay, so he's all good. New shortcuts, by the way. Control S on the new dials moves your ship automatically, which is amazing. It's really nice. Now, Lulo is right in the way. Didn't really think about this. We can deal with that. I should have just done the 3 forward with hand. So we go we barrel roll that way, and then we boost straight forwards, which gives us a stress token, but A-Wings have a 5 forwards, so no one cares. The great thing about these A-Wings is that if you guys remember the old silencer dial, it is essentially the same ship. They've just swapped dials. So the new silencer has the old A-Wing dial apart from, yeah, that's almost exactly the old A-Wing dial. And the obviously the new one has the new A-Wing has the old silencer dial. I don't really want to stress myself out here, and I do want to split them up. So yeah, I'm not going to commit there. There's no point stressing out the Falcon if you don't have to, as I found to my detriment as I got blocked off the board. After saying it was a terrible idea, I then got myself blocked off the board. It was a good game. Turns out talking is annoying the rabbits. Oh well. Okay. I think I can afford to just come in fairly slowly here. I kind of want to see if I can bait him down the board. Lulo's going to have to take the long way around. Right. I'm very tempted to just fly straight over that debris field with Han. 3 forwards might just clear it. Maybe, probably not. Let's just do the 1 bank. Right, let's see what he's got. Still, I've actually set my dials faster this turn. It's a bit easier to go with. Yeah, he is really just committing to it. So, the problem you've got is if he keeps on rolling on the side of the board, Scott will he will get flanked. I'm going to come around and hit him inside. He's actually done it the wrong way around. So he was meant to do Kagi first so he can just slow him down. And obviously this is we're not playing a tournament, it's just a funsies game. It's quite helpful playing some of these games for practice. We'll see how we go there. So the other thing that's going on today, and this is where you find out exactly when I'm recording and when I put these up, if I ever put these up, is a certain Mr. GC was doing some live streaming with Firestorm Squadron, which is another group in the UK. They're in Basingstoke, and they have just started doing live streaming, as in real on the table game. So they're doing that on the regular X-Wing nights, which is really good to see. It's nice to see some more X-Wing content going on in the world. Right, zoom A-Wing. Right, we're going to commit up here. So we can barrel backwards, and then do a boost for a stress token. And then A-Wings have a 3 bank, which is amazing. Now, interestingly enough, Redline does have advanced sensors, so he could come and hit Lilo. But it seems unlikely, so Han is going to reveal and go up there, and will flip his arc forwards as his action, because I want to be focusing when I engage, and Poe is just going to do one of those, and he should have his foils, which I'm really bad at doing. I need to remember that. He should have his foils closed so that he can do the barrel rolly thing. Yeah. barrel back that way because I'm just stalling and I want to waste time. Yeah, so we've not only have we got myself and Scott Bryant in the room, we've also, which you can't see, I might see if I can make the functionality so you can see the Vassal chat. But they were just complimenting the new dials a little bit. It's very nice. Not only can you guys see them, which is great from a stream perspective, it just so happened that as I started looking to put some of these videos up, the dials got readable. Obviously they've also got the auto move function as well, which is fantastic, it really is. Right, so he has really pigeonholed himself here. He's done a good job at it. So he cannot come around that corner fast enough to get locks. So if Reimer does a hard 3 and locks Lulo, that's fine. Kagi can do the hard turn here and countdown and get around. So Poe splits up the board, tries to make a distraction. Lulo and Han flank around the side. Now the question is, do we turn in with Lulo? Or do we 3-bank and try and get around the back? I feel like that shuttle is going to turn the corner and then go for blocks on Lulo, so I think we're in a 3-bank because it means there's a possibility of less pro on torpedoes for me. I kind of want to bait him into locking Lulo and chasing down the A-wing. Let's see. See what you got. Yeah, I've made him think now. So what I would say the mistake from Scott is going slowly with his back line last turn. Or not stopping, whichever one you want to call it. Because of where that rock is, he's flying in formation, there is a rock right in the middle of the side of the board at range 2, and you are going to really struggle to turn around it. So for all you budding Swarm players out there, that's where you don't want asteroids. You want them in the corners, you do not want them in the middle of the board. At range 2 of the edge. Because that makes a very unhappy TIE swarm when they have to all split up around an asteroid. Right, let's see what you got. Where's he going? So if I extend that slightly, you can see that Scott's using the side of the board a little bit there for his dials. Normally I keep that like this so it doesn't look all weird, and you can see the red bit. There we go, lovely. Sorted. Come on. There he goes. Hard 1 or 3-bank? Hard 1, there we go. Looks like Poe's got someone to pick on. Yeah, this is the reason I did the hard 2 here, because if Poe just can sneak around the corner. Again, it's giving lots of different things for my opponent to shoot at. As many as possible. Oh, okay. Wow. Now that's interesting. Okay, it looks like Lulo is definitely barrel rolling here. I might just uncommit completely. Yeah. That's very interesting. Right. I'm not unhappy I didn't do the hard 2, because that would have put me in a little bit of bother with the bomber there. Oh, now that's very tempting. So Kagi doesn't look like he has an action. Looks like he coordinated the bomber. Just confirming that. Yes, maybe. Regardless, he doesn't have a focus. So essentially, if I focus and boost forward here, then that means I get a free shot on Kagi at long range with no focus token, which seems very sensible. The obvious choice from the entirety of Scott's list is then to chase down Lulo. So target lock 4k, so actually I think that's what I want. I want him to target lock Lulo, and then I can just play the bait game. So focus, let's use the actual token so you guys can see it. Focus and then boost. As I boost I get a stress, and Lulo gets damage mode activated. Right, we'll do Poe first. So Poe comes around the corner. What's the range there? So he's not going to hit the asteroid if he goes straight, maybe. But I think, so it's basically whether I barrel and boost. Oh, I forgot to flip the foils again. I guess that makes the decision a bit easier. So I think we'll boost straight to start off with. I'm not going to get a good shot here if I continue where I am. Red line does a 3 bank, goes there and can target lock me, countdown. Can properly commit to it too. So I think I just barrel roll over there and provide him with problems, and then Han gets aggressive. Again, I don't want to come in too hot here, don't want to stress myself out. That's actually quite a nice place to be. And I think we move our arc again, because sideways is where we want to go. Okay. Right then. I need to put my dials next to Poe's card. So I'm actually going to put a little reminder next to the ship. I need to get one of those little acrylic things to remind me of the dials. Right then. Poe shoots first. It's countdown. 2v3. This shouldn't do any damage at all, but it's always worth a shot. Does a single hit. Countdown says... probably no damage. Right, let's get ourselves a target lock. And just put that next to that. Yep, countdown's fine. Okay, so now for the one that actually makes a difference. And 3 dice. Not awful. I'll take it. Yeah, free damage. Free damage is free. The real estate is good. Now this is interesting. So, what Scott's done, I was expecting him to go a bit faster with red line. And again, these are things I'm not thinking about yet, playing with this list, and about how I bait Lulo, that I would have used to do when I was playing around with Jake and Han, is when Reimer moves, Reimer obviously moves first, so he's going to only be able to do a 1 forwards without crashing into a red line, and because he's only going to be able to do a 1 forwards, he might not be able to get a target lock on Lulo, which is really good news for me, because obviously I don't want it to get shot by all the things. Now the question is, where do I go with Lulo? I think I cannot commit to diving in fast, so Lulo has got to just go 2 forwards, and after she's done the 2, so 1 there, 2 to there, so this is the other advantage of playing a Vassal, is that you can kind of, because it's harder to eyeball things, but it's easier to, yeah, with a 4 barrel that'd be absolutely fine. So Lula goes there. Han is, I was originally going to turn away, but I've just realised that the hard 3 to the left is the complete correct decision. And then I can just continue running away, or just come up around the flank and turn in. Han doesn't mind crashing as much. So if I'm going to do that, I need to do a hard 2, because I need to be able to turn right or left next turn. Poe is, I say easy. Poe is a little bit scared. He doesn't want to get caught. So if I do a 3 forwards, chances are I'm going to get shot by red line and the shuttle, but I can boost into range on a red line and not get dangerous shots. If red line turns in and I've done a 2 bank, I can get shots on red line. If red line does a 1 bank, he doesn't get a target lock on me. So I think, considering all the options, it's either a 3 forward or a 2 bank. So a 3 forward means I can boost out the way of countdown, but might not get as many shots. If I do a 2 bank and he's gone balls out, I might get shot by countdown. So I think we've got to do 3 forwards if we're going to commit to it. Just take the shots from the shuttle. I really, really, really want to shoot at Kagi with everything, or just get red line off the board, because he's the actual problem here. So do I just do a 3 bank with Lulo and change my mind? No, I play the careful game here. Diving in gets myself shot. I want to split them up. Okay, let's see what he does. Yep, that was, again, see, this is the problem. He's got his ships too close together. They're all getting in the way of each other. That means countdown is going in hard. Oh, okay. Oh, please turn left. Oh, wow. I didn't think he'd go for that, because honestly I thought I was going to land on the asteroid. I am impressed. And annoyingly, might even still be in his arc afterwards, so we'll see where that goes. I win the patience game on that one though. Yep. Pete is, sorry, for those of you, I mean, two sheds Pete, if any of you guys know him. Yeah, he is in amazement. And yep, he did the 2 bank, and Scott's now realised that Reimer is in trouble. Annoyingly, I didn't. Yeah, well, I say annoyingly. If I'd have turned and done the 2 hard, I'd be kicking myself when Reimer managed to get a target lock on me, and everything was sad. The other thing is that, again, I forgot that Reimer can shoot range 1 proton torpedoes, so get good scrub, and I made the absolutely correct decision. And this is why I did the 3 forwards with Poe, because here comes the target lock. I might be able to dodge both here. For the 3 forwards and then a boost, I might be able to barrel roll out to the left and still get a shot on Reimer. We will have to see. Okay, so A-wing moves. Do we want to double reposition and stress ourselves to get shots on the shuttle? Or do we focus and boost? Do I think that's going to take me far enough? Yes. So we take a focus, we do the boost, and we should get a shot there. Obviously Reimer's nowhere near. Then we go with Han. Han says, I will absolutely take a free shot onto the bomber, or to maybe even, yeah, I mean, red line is a good target here. So Han takes focus, and then we deal with Poe. Right, are we going to flip the foils? This is good, I'm getting used to it. I don't think we can really flip the foils, and there's a good likelihood of getting a free shot, so... Well, I'm going to boost anyway, so the barrel roll is definitely not going to fit. So let's do the question is the straight boost will take me to there. And then if I barrel roll afterwards, yeah, I'm fairly sure I can dodge countdown. I'm going to go for it. This may be the wrong decision, but let's have a go, because I think it's going to work. Yeah, that's lovely. I mean, I'm still taking a range 1 focus lock shot from red line, but it's not a proton torpedo to the face, and that's a really good thing. Poe, you good boy. Yeah, see, if I hadn't barreled last turn, then I would have crashed straight into countdown when I did the 4 forwards, so good guy, Poe. Alright then, shots. We're going to shoot with, well, Han shoots first. Let's see, what did I say today, shall we? I think we have to kill a red line. We've got to kill red line here. Let's just put damage into him. He is probably doing 4k next turn, so Han can gang up on him again. Yeah, let's do that. I know it's long range, but yeah. Or do we just go and kill Jonas, because next turn Poe is absolutely going to be able to get shots on Jonas. And he's going to have to dodge red line anyway, so... yeah. I can take Jonas off the board before he gets torpedoes into me, so set that to hit with Ray, and then spin the focus. So this Han is incredible. Oh, that's annoying. Incredibly reliable. Okay, so totally should have shot Poe first and see what damage he did. 4v1. This makes it easy because I just roll dice and see what happens. Slightly below average. Second edition, force. Get one for Han. There we go. He has used his force this turn, he has used his focus. Come on, Scott, wake up. Yeah. Oh, go on, spend it. He's not gonna. Yeah, there we go. Let's get damage. Right. Red goes. I feel like I'm going to take 3 hits here. Just feels like one of those. I mean, he should get 3 hits. So really I should take 2 shields. Yep, there he goes. There we go, 2 shields. Yeah. Annoying. That's not the best trade in the world. Lulo, range 3. Nope, we don't spend that. We don't spend that at all. This is why we don't spend that. Yeah, the dice odds are really bad for that one. Oh well, that could have been a better first turn of engagement, considering. I did get shot by countdown. Kagi's main gun didn't be brought to bear, so let's see what you got, Reimer. Right, okay, next time we commit to getting Reimer. That's not bad. 2 is safe. Dials. Yeah, the problem is next turn I am absolutely going to have to deal with an angry Major Rhymer, so I've got to kill him before he fires. I mean, he might even do a 5k. We'll see. The other possibility is that... Yeah, I've just got... Pete is saying that I might have boosted Ham for the trick shot. But mods are way more important in this list. I mean, sometimes, yeah, you go for it. You go for the trick shot. But you've only got a single blank into a hit or focus into a hit with Ray. So Han is only super reliable when he can use a focus and Ray, because your average roll is blank hit hit focus. So really, you want to be focusing every turn. It doesn't guarantee him if you get 2 blanks, but it's likely that you're only going to roll a single blank on 3 or 4 dice. 5 dice obviously up those odds, but still got pretty decent chance of 4 hits. And you got some chance of 5. If any of you played against the old Ray, you remember how annoying it was when she rolled 4 symbols. And Han really doesn't do that much damage if he's only got Ray. I mean, it's good, but it's not the best in the world by any means. So Redline cannot. Oh, he can't do the 4K. Good. Yeah, we totally commit to killing. The concern here was that Redline would just do the 4K and nail Poe with a torpedo. Can't do it. I mean, you can do a barrel roll on hard 2, which means that Redline can't commit to coming in and killing Rhymer. Poe can't commit to coming and killing Rhymer. But he has to do the hard 2 because he's got to get out there, so... Yeah. So, myself and Pete in one of Scott's, not the last one, the one before, the last one he did in 2.0. Scott's really good at running Vassal tournaments, and he did one on when I was flying Kylo, and Pete was flying Ray and Poe. Really, really good top 8 game. I did my normal and lost in the first round of the cut, but yeah, Pete really loves flying the Falcon, and so does Scott. He flew Chewie for a bit. And the hard one was such a good move. I'd much rather have the hard one than the hard 3. Yeah, I think the Rebel Falcon's got the best arm. But yeah, it's got everything on it. It's the most expensive Falcon though. Scum one's a nice compromise. You don't have the 4K, but yeah, it's alright. I know you do have the 4K. So is the Scum and Rebel Falcons the same? Yes. Anyway. Set. Hey, actually use the set button, which you guys can't see. Why is that? Sorry, for some reason the board is... There we go, it's now fit to size. So, Danger Moo decides to not stress himself. I keep on forgetting about the coordinate. The fact that he did the range means he wanted to coordinate Rhymer. I think there is a 4K coming in here. Also, a show of hands, who thinks the Falcon's going to hit the asteroid with a hard 2? Because now that I look at it, it might just land straight on the rock. We'll see. See what happens. I'm going to back myself, say it's fine. Probably. I mean, I went off the board by like 1/8 of the base 2 games ago because I did exactly the same thing and just boosted towards the board edge saying it'll be totally fine. I mean, this worries me that Scott's just dialed in a 4K and gone for it. I mean, it's going to be very, very close to the board edge. I'm going to let him go back on if he flies off, but I'm not going to let him do 4K because it really screws Poe here. And any sane person wouldn't do a 4K there. Oh, looks like the hard 2's coming in. Might actually have to boost here. Or has he just committed? I feel like he may have committed to hand, not thinking I'm going to do the hard 2 right. Never know. Oh, that makes me happy. Yeah, he hasn't. I don't think he thinks that fits. I mean, I don't think that fits. Maybe, probably. Doesn't actually matter if hand doesn't get a shot. Absolutely take a rock to not take 2 torpedoes to the face. Okay, well it definitely doesn't fit now, does it? Oh man, that's going to be close. That's going to be really close. Is he going to boost? He should do. But he might not. Boost not might not fit. Oh, this is getting exciting. So, hard 2 from hand may just put me... It's going to crash into... oh, there he goes. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, so that was a really good move. I mean, he's stressed, but really good move. Right, Ludo comes around the corner, does a curve boost? Maybe? No, points me straight at a rock. Just do the straight one. Straight boost focus. There we go, just carry on all the things around. Well, focus, straight boost. We're going to do Poe because Poe's important. And he's going to need to barrel roll, so once again, I am not going to open the foils. So there we go, we'll just get balls out and everything. Probably. And then we see where hand goes. Oh, so he would have been fine. Didn't even hit the rock. Question is, now what happens? Yeah, there we go. That is actually a really good place to be. So, I mean, I don't get a focus token, but that's beautiful. Countdown doesn't have a shot. Yeah, he didn't think. If I'm honest, I didn't think the 2 hard would fit either, but it's where I needed to be. Okay, let's get some shots on. And again, Han is blocking red line for next turn, so Poe can just do the hard 2. This is nice. I like this. Poe is having to work hard this game, but that's fine. Is what he does. I miss not having an evade and auto thrusters from Jake, but hey, it's not 1.0. Auto thrusters dead. Let it die. Han shoots first and says, I think it's got to be the range 1 into red line here. There isn't any other option. I mean, he's got a focus lock on Han, so Han's probably going to take 3 damage, but let's just hit him really hard in the face. That's not really hard. That's only 2 damage. See, this is the problem. If I had a focus, that would have been 4 hits. Really stings. Not have. Oh, come on. Okay. Right, he needs to start running quite so many squiggles. That's average, that's fine. I don't have a token. Sorry, red line first. Right, let's see what you got, big scary beastie. That's quite frustrating. I've shot red line twice at range 1. Only done a single shield each. Averages be damned. I should stop complaining. Didn't have many mods. But then this is happening, so well, flying's good. That's important. I'm definitely getting the feel for this list now. So 3v2. Lulo is definitely pulling her weight this game. Come on, Scott. There he goes. Oh, yes, there's the blanks. Alright, half points. Oh, that's what I need. I need a ticker to remind everyone what the points are. There's 2. I might add that now, actually. Put that at the bottom of the board. Let's see if I reckon I have enough time while I set dials. I think Hana's going to do a hard 3 to the left and really mess with everything. I put myself in front of the shuttle, but I can put some real damage into the shuttle. I think the shuttle might do a hard... The shuttle's going to do a hard 2. So might not even be able to shoot me. And he doesn't get any actions. So if there's ever a turn to put myself in front of the shuttle, this is it. And being places your opponent doesn't expect you to be is normally a good decision. And also getting trick shots on a certain major is definitely a good decision. Right, which means Lulo is going to commit hard to the shuttle because she can hurt it really bad this turn. Hopefully that's 2 forward eye shots into it. It's going to make a serious dent. And what else? Where is Mr. Dameron going? He can't afford to do too much more jousting. Reimer's probably just sitting still. I really should kill him off, but I can't really. Ugh. I can kill him before he fires. Right, Lulo's going to commit to... We're going to ignore the shuttle, as annoying as it might be. Lulo is going to commit to Reimer. Poe is going to do a 2 hard turn. And just live with whatever countdown's done. Getting shots at this point is a really good idea. Just remember that I cannot take target locks, and I must remember to open my S4s as well. That's really important. So that goes next to Poe just to remind me. And then I'm going to move the lock to make it not obvious that I just moved my S4s. And I think we're set. Am I happy where the Falcon's going to be? So this is the interesting thing. A lot of people say that Scott is... they don't say that he's anything, he just can't spell very well. But he's a really nice guy, and he's getting really good. Really good. He hit top 16, 2017 Nationals. That was his best list, I think. The 2 TLTs and Chewy. With the furry falcon of infamy. It's always interesting to see who you find online. I was awake last night at 2 in the morning, and you have one of the big Vassal games, the Scum Villainy games. They're all going on. If you're listening to the Minox, or probably even the Crates, them, most of the American podcasts will mention it. There goes the hard 2. Nice. Yeah, if you listen to all of these guys, the Scum Villainy League, Aces League. Oh, he's running away. Damn. Oh well. Should have committed to the shuttle. At least this way I still get shots in with Lulo, and no one's got target locks on Lulo. So, unsurprisingly, Countdown is just going to sit there. Oh, that's really nice. It's really satisfying when the plan comes together. Still going to get shot by the shuttle from Poe, but again, no actions. Shouldn't be too bad. And here comes the 4K. Nice. So, if Poe basically just stays where he is, it depends whether or not he clears. Yeah, we'll do Han first anyway. As I realise that Lulo moves before Poe and has just crashed into the back of him. Idiot! Oh no, nice. So, I don't really want to get shot by things here. If I boost to get shot by countdown, I can't barrel, I haven't got the space. I think I just take a focus. I actually shoot countdown here at range 2 and just give him a stress. Han says, I'm totally sure this fits, and it does. Oh, that's satisfying. Now, annoyingly, so if I was the old Falcon, I would totally just boost here. Because I boost, I have a 3 of 0 from 3P, I'd shoot out the front and red line. But I'm not the old Falcon, so I take a focus here, get reliable shots. I might blow up Reimer, because I'm going to get a trick shot with him. We'll see. And that, my friends, is a range 1 from countdown, I think. Yeah, he's going to get a range 1 on me. So do I boost into a torpedo, but kill Reimer? Maybe? Oh, again, S-foils. I'm just going to flip the foils right now because I keep on forgetting. And we'll just leave them unclosed, because I'm obviously not going to barrel roll. So let's go for it. Screw it. Let's boost into a torpedo. What could possibly go wrong? We need to start taking ships off, and I'm going to do a lot of damage here, so yeah, should be good. Might shoot countdown with that. No, shoot shot with that. Shoot shot. Okay. This next turn, I'm lined up to do a lot of damage to red line, so that's all good. Right then. Han into the shuttle. Yes, no, maybe. I can shoot red line with Poe. Nah, it's a shot. You take the range 1 shot, and you just spend the focus. So the important thing here about Rey is that Rey can also be used on defense, which is why she's so good. Because right now, when the shuttle shoots me, it's like the old C-3PO. I have a guaranteed evade, which is really, really, really nice. So average dice, he'll get 2 hits. I just dodge 1 for free. Into Reimer, I think. Although he's not turning around anytime soon. I don't want him in the way though. Oh, I really don't want to spend my focus. I don't spend my focus here. I'm not going to spend the focus. I'm gaming Vassal a little bit here because he's rolled a lot of evade so far this game. Ow. Direct? Maybe. Panicked. Okay, so Major Reimer is never turning around ever. 4 stress for the bomber. And this is going to sting. Oh well, the A-wing shoots at Reimer as well. The A-wing is not stressed. He did not do 2 actions. 2 dice against 3. Maybe still count down. Ooh, this could be good. That's not good. Oh, I should have spent the bloody focus. Always happens. Always happens. So I actually do take a crit hit. So the crit says loose stabilizer. If I don't go straight, I take damage. Okay. Could be worse. So let's spawn that one. Is that right? Yeah. There's an action to repair it, which is a bit unfortunate. But not terrible. I'm not spending that. I can't. The shuttle might just shoot me. I need it for a fence. There's all of the reasons in the world to not spend that. We roll 1, we turn it into an evade, and we say thank you very much. Lulo into Reimer. You've got to shoot Reimer here. Which is why we don't spend the focus. Really, I should have shot first because we messed up the order for whatever reason. Oh, you... Oh. Grumpy. That's very annoying. Does, I think. Because with Reimer alive, he just does a hard 2 and he tries to put torps into Han, which means that I need to shoot Han. There's many reasons that is frustrating. Sorry, I need to shoot a Reimer to kill him. Oh well. Now, I'm reasonably sure that a boost puts me off the edge of the board there, so hard 2 it is. Which means the shuttle is just going to crash straight into me. The A-wing... I don't know where to put Lulo, honestly. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? I think Pages was 1 forwards. Han is obvious. Might have to flip his dial though. I feel like Lulo does a hard 1. What's the shuttle dial? What is the shuttle dial? Let's have a look. So shuttle says 3 banks are red. So he's not doing 3 bank. I think he just crashes. I think I'm going to do a hard 1 right with Lulo. Because I can take off the shuttle this turn. I'm spreading my damage too much. Should have just committed to killing something, but this is the problem with these 3. You've got to bait and switch quite a lot. And with Poe's not getting out of there anytime soon, Reimer can't barrel roll. He's got to come in. So I'm going to go ahead and hope he goes to the block on Poe. Poe just goes slow. Puts a lot of damage into red line. Yeah, Poe should have just spent the focus. But Hey, it is what it is. If Poe spent the focus, then the shuttle probably would have shot Poe. Again, you can lose Poe there. I only had 5 health left. Taking a set of torpedoes, you can't risk it. You've got to have defensive modifications. I suppose the question was, should I have boosted into range of the torps? But if I hadn't boosted into range of the torps, I would have taken 2 shots. Okay, I'm modified, but it's probably better to take just the torpedo. Yeah, the bomber should be toasted. He took 3 hits from range 1 from Poe, 3 hits from Han at range, 2 hits from Lulo, range 1 from Poe as well. Yeah. Ah well, is what it is. Go for it, Scott. Yep, there goes the shuttle. Lulo should be able to barrel roll out of that. Yeah, she can. She can barrel into range 1 as well. Lovely. Where's Countdown gone? If he sleeps to the left, I'm going to be super sad. Because Lulo's going to crash straight into him. I don't think Scott predicted that I'm going to go to the right, so that's why I've gone there. Nope, he's slipped the other way. There he goes. Nice. So we get to dodge 2 arcs with 1 barrel roll. And that's the reason. I think most people would have slipped that way, so that's why I did the whole one to the right. Oh, don't roll a crit, Scott. That's a really mean way to go down, even though I've been complaining about that bomber. Yeah, that's fine. Reimer is completely out of the game. He's points in the bag, but I need to kill the thing shooting me here. Which, at this point, looks like it is. There isn't a good choice from him here, because he doesn't know where the A-Wing's going. Because he doesn't know where the A-Wing's going, so I think I would have gone for 2 forwards with Redline, just to try and catch Poe and block him, because then you can, I suppose he's got a target lock on Han. Han might just have to, oh wow. I mean, I was expecting it, but that gives me a really nice angle. Now, I might, yeah, there he goes. Ah, oh, son of a gun. Oh well, I'm going to have to boost now, aren't I? I wanted to focus for the shot on the shuttle. Hey ho. So, we do the hard one. Oh no, we don't. We don't have to do the thing, because we can do the thing and do the thing and get out on most of the arcs. I'm going to get shot by Countdown, but that's absolutely fine because I want to bait him. I don't want him shooting Poe here. So Poe just crashes. Might even get a shot into everyone's friendly neighbourhood captain. Han gets to pick and choose who he shoots. I can boost into range 1, or I can just take a focus and get 3 hits. Let's take a focus and get 3 hits. I say this now, I'm probably going to do 2 blanks. Right. Shooting things. I am very much stressed with Lulo. Right then. Poe has go. Poe has cleared his thingies. The stabilizer says after you execute a non-straight maneuver. Yeah, so you've got to do the action to flip it down, so we still can't go not straight. Maybe I should just done the 3 forwards. Poe is probably out of arc. Yep. So Han. Tough choice. We're not spreading damage, we're killing the shuttle. I don't like it, but let's try and kill him. There we go. I am going to spend my focus because defense has better odds on. So averages says it comes down to his green dice. Averages says I get 3 hits here and 3 hits on Lulo. And he rolled an evade, so he should live. Damn. Of course, Lulo can just god shot it, but seems unlikely. Oh man. Lulo doing work. That's a yeah, I didn't deserve that, I feel. That's a big swing. Oh man. Yep. Ludo just got super angry at everyone rolling evades and went, I am putting an end to this. And I just removed a shot on Poe. So if anyone was wondering, that was why we shoot the shuttle, because if you can take it off, there's now only a single unmodified shot coming into Poe. That was huge. Big roll. And now I'm not splitting damage anymore. 2 escort ships are dead in the water. Poe is still alive, but is very scared of Redline. (3v3). This is where I bless my red dice. Oh no! Wow. Okay. Yep. Well, that was the average, but maybe I got a bit lucky on that. Still the reds around the edges. There we go. Fit the height. Need to remember to do that after I zoom in and zoom out. Right. That's a huge swing. So yeah, I'm flying these guys much better. I think it's mainly Han that I'm flying better, but even Poe, I've been doing quite badly with Poe. I think Poe is yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Poe flies like. He's not quite fell because he doesn't have the defense to be fell. I'm running him cheaply because of that reason. So actually I think he's just a big efficient jouster that can arc dodge sometimes. On that note, I'm very curious to see whether the hard 3 fits. Now the other issue that I have here is Han's quite scared of Redline right now. Like, really scared of Redline. Because Redline can totally just focus 4K. Yeah, this is hardcore. Right, break it down ship by ship. First one, Lulo has to do a hard 2. So if Lulo's into a hard 2, countdown isn't going to get his ailerons move. Or I do a 2 forwards, commit to the corner. No, I turn around. I turn left. Just stay at range. Han. Focus 4K is there. R2. Han really doesn't want to take that much damage here. Don't think he can avoid it though. Poe. Where's 4K put you? Put you there. So Poe needs to get past that line. He can do that. So question for the audience. Does a hard 3 fit around this asteroid? I think the answer is probably not, but I'm really tempted to try it because I don't know, it'll look cool if it fits. Shall we go for it? Let's go for it. I reckon that fits. I'm going to take a damage from my theme bob. I think we'll just get the crit out of the way. Get the crit out of the way. Han does a 2 hard, then a boost. Yeah. Or just flip his dials. Yep. Han comes in, takes some battering for a while. Poe goes chasing. Poe goes chasing. 3 bank boost. Yeah, 3 bank is the better option, I think. 3 forwards, barrel roll. Still get shot by countdown. Oh, Jesus. Well, I didn't change it, so there we go. High countdown. How are we diddling? That one I was expecting. Now, what's he done with red? Probably just the 4K focus, lock on Poe. Yep. Okay, so this was definitely a mistake. So Poe's fine. If Han had done a 3 forwards and a boost, he would have got out of the way of countdown. I got a trick shot on red line. As it is, he is getting lit to hell. But Lulo's in position to be in the right place next turn, so that's nice. We don't want to focus, we don't need one. No stress, so we can do the hard one. Poe says do one of those, and we take one of those and flip the card. So we do one of that, flip the card, takes damage, and then does a boost because totally takes him out of red line's arc, maybe, possibly. I think I have to guarantee this. Let me line this up. Oh man, that's close. That's really close. Okay. Yeah, that's off the back. As it's off the back, I can therefore take a focus and put the card back, just to remind everyone. And I took a second card, so I'll put that there as well. Okay. Oh boy. Stress for Poe and focus. I mean, the safe move is to, again, this is the problem with Vassal, and then you do that with Han and get shot by literally everything. stressed on red line. So next turn you are royally butt screwed. So I'm just going to boost and get a stress on Han. It might even give me a red line shot. I think it has. That'll do. Okay. Sorry, just explaining to Scott the order. So 3 bank does a damage, then boost and focus with 4s open. Right. Han goes first. That is ridiculously close. And it's not in by like a millimetre. Damn. Not quite close, but no cigar, so lots into countdown. No point spending any mods on this if it's not very many dice. So yeah, that's fine. I'm going to save Ray for defense here. Countdown can dodge both if he wants to. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it'd be nice to force him to stress, but yeah. If he turns around, then Lula can shoot him. Poe is also stressed and needs to shoot things. So come on, keep up with me. Vassal's starting to slow down a bit now. It does this after a little while. After you've been playing for a bit too long. Hit crit, that'll do. It's only got 2 health, needs double evades to survive. Does not get them. That's a dead bomber. Alright, let's feel the pain. So if I lose half health, I've lost half health on Lulo. So that is 19. Half health on Han is half health to 40. Oh yeah, I've got the math on there. Lovely. So 19, 46, 65 points. That's not that many. It's not that many at all. Yeah, well, that was always going to hurt. I cannot use Ray, as I'm not an arc, so I just take 3 hits. And hopefully Han doesn't die. I was saying half points. If he rolls fire with countdown, this could really hurt. Man, that really stings. That really, really stings. So 1, 2, 3, 4th card, and then 2 crits. First crit says damage sensor, no actions apart from focus. Second crit says we are still living, but on 1 health. That really, really hurts. See, this is the issue with Flying Falcon. You cannot go close. I mean, that was lucky rolls, but ouch. It's not unreasonable. Focus lock, red line. Range 1 countdown. Ugh. Now what? 11 you learn. Oh no, we still have. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, my days, that hurt. That really hurt. So just bought a couple of crit tokens for Han because I have all the things right now. I didn't even use his damn lock. Okay, I think we can now start to clean up this place. Red line can't get away. Cannot actually get away. I don't think there's much point in Han taking action here. Lulo. Lulo is a hard one because she doesn't want to get blocked. Wait, is that 2 left? I had 8. I took 3 and I took 3. Yeah, took 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. So, New Falkendale does not have a 3 bank. Doesn't have a 3 forward that's green. And that is painful, man. Has 2 banks that are blue, though. The problem with the 2 bank blue is I do a 2 bank blue. I might still get stuck onto red line. So, 3 bank up the board gives me the best options. No, hard 3 left is better. That's hard 3 left. Because whilst I want to get rid of that stress, red line can't turn round, and I can probably kill Countdown this turn. If he crashes, Poe gets 3 shots. And he moves importantly, he moves his target lock from Lulo. So Lulo can sit in a firing arc very happily here. Right, which way are you going? 2k to the right. Ooh, hot 1 turn. Okay. I'm gonna move all this stuff out of the way. Let Scott do it. Right, there we go. Yeah, red line is in quite a bit of trouble here. He's not in a happy place. Right, I am going to commit to killing red line here. So I'm going to barrel roll. I'm going to focus. I'm just going to tank the rock with Lulo next turn because it means I'm not getting shot by things and I'm stressed, so I get extra dice. Han gets a free shot, which is really good because, you know, I'm still stressed. And he's got all crits coming out the wazoo. And then Poe has his foils open. Does one of those. Does hard 2. So no focus, but I forgot that an A-wing is not an interceptor. Good spot, Scott. So if for those of you that missed that, I did a barrel roll and then I tried to focus like the old A-wings. I'm still in 1.0 mode. Right, so Poe did the R2. Yeah, I wish I had Jake still. Will Poe boost unlock? Does he get range 1? Yeah, he does. Also sets him up nicely for next turn, because if I don't kill Redline this turn, the inevitable K turn will be in range, or at least he's close enough to initiative kill him. Right then, let's do as much damage as humanly possible. Right, I got 10 dice. I need to kill Redline. That's not bad. Yeah, fair enough. 2 damage. Right, 5 left. So we need to do a lot here. 4v or 1. Reroll those 3. Should have taken a focus, obviously. Oh, there it is. That's big. That's really big. Right, Lulo, Hero of the Hour. Shouldn't matter really, because Redline's going to go down next turn before he gets fire, but interesting. 2v1. See what you got, Lulo. I deserve blanks. 1 hit. I think. Red dice. Giveth and taketh away. Yeah, I didn't deserve that one. I was expecting to have to kill him next turn. And I can see Scott conceding here because there's no way that countdown goes everything. And it is 1 in the morning, it is quite late. So, right. Interesting. Oh, he's still going. I think I made him mad. Yeah, to be fair, I think I'd want some trophy kills. So he's asked me for his views on the list here. I really like it. So Countdown is great. He really is. We all know Redline is amazing. And Intimidation is a really good talent for Countdown. He gets stuck in. So Scott suggested Intimidation on Countdown. He's got Duke on him at the moment. Yeah. He gets stuck in. He blocks things. The thing that you got to remember though, points ups. Redline. Oh, he can't not go up, can he? I mean, we've got literally 10 days. Ah, nice. Yeah, I like that. It counters Torps. This is an event for the 26th. So it counters Torps. And yeah. Okay, interesting. Right. So Andreas Theech, I think your name is. Warlords guy from Australia. Weekend Warlords. So that makes sense. So it's Scott's first time with Advanced Sensors Redline, and even though everyone says he's an easy mode button, he's not. He does take practice. And Scott hasn't flown that many similar ships before. He's a really good ship, but you do need the practice. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so, well, Lulo is just bugging the hell out of Dodge. She does not want to be anywhere near anything. Poe wants to 2-bank, actually, so Lulo is just going to do 8 too hard. Yeah, so basically I think his formation was too... I talked about the formation a lot at the start. Because they were all bunched up, it meant that he couldn't turn with Reimer or with the shuttle. And therefore you don't get that horrible joust that you want, so he needs to think about his setup so that when he turns right on that engagement, he's not trapping everything behind red line. So, yeah. Anyway. Let's get this game finished. It's interesting talking about... So this, for those of you that don't really talk about your games afterwards, this is the best thing. Oh, hello, countdown. Yeah, this is the best thing that you can do. Because talking about your games like this after you do them is... Yeah, I mean, I should have just done the 5 forwards there, but... Oh well. Lulo is probably going down. Scott gets his... Well, no, he's got to shoot Han here, doesn't he? Where's my... Oh, freaking hell. I'm a moron. So we were talking... I forgot my hand dial. Should pay attention, that's my own fault. I mean... This game is over in a tournament. I would have actually just paid attention and not done that, and therefore not had a shot, but oh well. Poe just focuses and sits there like a lemon, because there's no I'm gonna do a target lock. No, I don't target lock. Okay, like 3v4. Spend the focus. Rolls 2 squiggles, takes no damage. Oh, okay. Takes the stress. Nice. None of that is important anymore, so let's get rid of that. That is flipped, but I can't use it because it's not an arc. Important thing to remember on Ray. Takes the stress. Countdown murders Han. Yep. Okay, into Scott. So yeah, this is... You pay attention. Another good tip. Don't learn from my mistakes. Don't talk too much at the end of the game. Don't get complacent. Grind your opponent, oh Jesus Christ, into dust and see the lamentations of their women and watch your Falcon explode because you're a moron. So after saying that there's no way that Scott wins this, I mean, he could actually win this. Because, yeah, Han should have done a 2-bank and Poe should have done like a 3 forwards. I wasn't sure whether he was going to do the sleep there, but oh well. So, a 1-bank from Poe shouldn't put him on an asteroid here. But, and it's where I need to be, so I'm going to do it. Again, these things that I would know if I was on the table and my Vassal eye is just slightly off. So, Lulo's obvious move here is to do a hard one to the right and turn arc backwards, which everyone forgets. I haven't done it once this game, so I'm hoping that Scott's going to forget that. Poe's going to remember to flip his things this time, and just do a one bank towards the asteroid, because that striker is doing a two bank. Yeah, it is. Called it. So it's interesting actually. So Scott's saying if Kagi, so yeah, it's important to look back over the course of the game. Scott's saying, oh, what if Kagi had got a shot off before he died? So if I hadn't just one shot him, but the next round, I would totally not have been jousting two ships. Lovely, flip the foils, because that's an important thing. And then we do one of those, because we're going aggressive. Why not? I can probably kill him. We'll see. Let's have some fun. Right. Poe gets angry, no bullseye. So 3v2. Not terrible. Watch him roll 2 evades. He deserves them at this point. Dice is swung the other way. There's the double. He gets a shot. Boy, this is gonna hurt like so much. So what we're gonna do now is he's taken one. I know he didn't take any, so he just takes the stress. So Lulo says, have one of those and please shoot me. Lulo is just basically saying, I'm a distraction, please shoot me here. Yeah, so he just takes the stress. And kills Lulo. So I've gone from 3 ships against Countdown to... Yeah. See, this is why Countdown's good. Like, apart from the fact that I've been monumentally stupid, Scott's done the correct things with him, and he rewards you. Like, if you fly Countdown just sensibly when he is the last ship on the board, then he just wins trades. Just wins trades, and your opponent get lazy when he knows that he's up. And then Countdown pulls it back for you. Oh man, I did not deserve that. Yeah, he called it there. That was really fun. That was really fun. I'm totally sending Scott this recording. He could yeah. I don't know. I've been commentating the whole way through, so maybe he finds it useful. Maybe you find it useful. Random person on the internet when I decide whether or not I'm actually going to upload this. So what Scott doesn't realise is that I've been talking all the way through this. So, hi Scott, how are you? It's good to hear your voice, or hope you like hearing my voice. This is just a bit weird now, but hope you enjoy it. I haven't been too mean. And yeah, I think you actually feel that pretty well. You just need to think about your setup more. That's the only thing that you need to do. So, right, I'm going to stop the recording now, otherwise this is just going to get weird. And yeah, fly casual. Farewell from Ollie and the 186.